Okay, so we're recording it. So happy New Year, y'all. I forgot today was Thursday, so I apologize. Like we have established that that Tammy is in Hawaii, so I'm gonna kind of run the show, and I guess there is a little bit of delay for her. She's just gonna listen in and enjoy the sunshine and the beach, which sucks because it's raining here and snowing, spitting snow. But anyways, wanted to do a couple of December shout outs. Had a good month. It started out really, really slow. The promotion sped it up a little bit. I think everybody had a little bit of issues, trying times, family issues, that whole thing. So, but as a team, we did really well finishing up the month. Was very, very pleased with where we were at. Underneath Stephanie Foreman, Lucy Pulliam got her quick start bonus. So very, very pleased with that. She's got a heck of a story, and a lot of, personal issues going on. So was really, really cool. She won the Ignite system that we gave away, for the scavenger hunt. And then she ordered to get her business rolling. She definitely needed the business. So it just gives me chills that it's all kind of unfolding the way it is unfolding for her. So she's doing really, really good. But she got her quick start bonus. Stephanie Foreman, that was the only thing as far as rank advancements or quick starts that we had on mine and Tammy's team. Stephanie, she had 7 enrollments, and we ended up our Founders Club qualifications quarter, and Stephanie ended up with 43 points, which is amazing. So just awesome job there. She's got two unique accounts, so she missed it by just one qualifying for Founders Club on the first quarter of it. So congratulations. Tammy wanted me to shout out Charlene. She's got some issues going on, and really tried with an illness going on and that sort of thing. She's really trying to build her business. And like I said, December was really, really trying for everybody. Miss Kelly Dotson is consistent on inviting to the group and that sort of thing. And I think for the most part, majority of y'all are. I know that Jill adds I approve there too. So, but if that's one thing I can just tell y'all is just kind of stay consistent, and I will talk about that at the end a little bit. So that's it for the shout outs. Let's not lose the end of the month momentum going into January, y'all. Our harvest time is coming. So let me go over a couple of things. I'm going to keep it short tonight, but I just wanted to fill you in on a couple of things that were going on. Leslie and Tammy Castronovo and Stephanie Wood with the executives, they started a new thing called Zingo. And it's just like a bingo board, but it's called Zingo. And it's got it's got tips on, activities that you can do to get the Zingo crossed out, just like a bingo board. I'm going to read it to you if I can find it. Easy stuff, y'all. I mean, really, really, really easy stuff. And they're doing this to build the business, and we're going to be doing it weekly. So it was started on the 6th. It started yesterday, and it's going to end on the 12th. It's going to end on the 12th. Hold on just a second. And you're going to it's going to get you into a drawing, and the drawing's either going to be for cash or swag. It's going to be your choice on whichever one that you want to grab a hold of. But it's really simple stuff. There's only four things that you need to do to get a line. And if you keep getting a line and you black out your whole thing, that'll get you 10 entries is what they said. But one line, it's only 4 activities or 4 things that you need to do. Sign up a friend. This is just one of them. Sign up a friend, personal post, results page post, and invite to the testimony group. Some of the other things are add new Facebook friends. I'm trying to see if there's anything different, and there's not. I mean, this one is super, super simple. Everybody should blacken this board out. Let me tell you. I mean, I just did it just to see where I was at. What I could have already. I'm not in it because it's for just up to silver managers. And so but I just wanted to see where I was at. I've already got a line. And I've only got 4 basically 4 or 5 more things I've got to do before I black it out. So y'all, it's super, super easy. The things that you can do and get majority of that board blacked out in just a couple of days. The only 2 things that you may have to work on, really, really work on, is enrolling 2 people. And that's it. So y'all, this is going to build your business. It's like I said, simple, simple tasks. Now, I tell you, it's going to get harder as the month goes on, from what I understand. I don't know what they're doing, but it's just something fun. It's something to get, it gets you in the routine of doing your IPAs, your daily stuff, and it puts a little incentive behind it to do it. So I'll put the board in our chat, in my team chat, and then Tammy will put the board in her team chat, and either print it out or use it on your phone and then just edit it. I just take a pen and, you know, run across one of the boards. If you think you're going to be able to do the whole board, don't send it to your upline until the last minute. You know, go ahead and push through that. If you think you're only going to do 1 line, then go ahead and send it to your upline. And they have to be in by 11:59 Pacific time on the 12th. So y'all, super simple. I mean, for y'all not to jump in on this and try to win swag or the 35 bucks, I mean, it's just crazy in my opinion. So super easy to do. Y'all get on board on doing that. Something else I wanted to talk about, and some of y'all might have seen it floating around. I know Stephanie has used it. I know Tammy used it. I definitely used it at the end of the month. They released some information on a third-party payment plan app. They released it during the Christmas holiday specials, which was kind of like, oh crap, here we go. We got to learn something new and figure out how to do this. And it's really pretty simple. We have the scripts down. I need to write up a 4th script, in my opinion, from the people that I enroll, and I'll explain that in a minute. But the app, and this is a third-party app, y'all, so this has got nothing to do with Zingular, but it's a third-party app. You download the Klarna app, K-L-A-R-N-A, Klarna app on Google Play or on your iPhone, and then you sign up for the Klarna. And then what you'll do is you'll go in there in the search bar and you'll put in your site. Now, you can either give them your website, your complete website, if they're just like ordering products, or if you don't know how to do a quick link. But if you know how to do the quick link, then you can send them that quick link that's the exact system or the products that they need. You can send them that link, and then they put that in the search bar. It will pull up the Zingular website just like a normal enrollment. They'll go through adding their stuff to their cart. If you don't send them the quick link that's already got it in there, then you need to walk them through on what system to get or what products to get. And then it will go into filling out their information. You'll fill out all your information, and then when it gets down there to the bottom to pay, hit the Klarna app or the Klarna button. It'll say pay with, and it's either got a K on it or it says Klarna, but it's pink. You'll click that, and then it will take you to the whole other screen for you to fill out the payment information, pick your payment plans. But it's 4 payments, y'all, and it's 0% interest. And the breakdown on this is an ultimate, and this is just the 3 systems, but it kind of gives you an idea, but it's 25% up front. So they have to pay the 25% of whatever they're getting. And that's immediately. And that comes, you know, they'll have to do that right at the beginning before it'll ship. And then the other 3 payments are broken down into 2-week increments. And it's another 25%, and it's 0% or 25% of the total cost of it. And then it's 0% interest if they get it paid off. The Ultimate is roughly about 150 bucks. The Ignite's roughly around 100, and then the Core is about 75. This can also be used for anybody that needs to reorder. And it's a little bit different for people to reorder than it is for them to order originally. And the way it's done when they reorder is they type in their My Zingular account. So they'll type in the www.myzingularaccount.com, and then they'll log into that. They'll put in their password and then, or their username and then their password. As Tammy's putting on sunscreen while we're sitting here watching her. Anyways, look at her, she sucks. But super easy. I had 4 or 5 people, and y'all, I'll be honest, I struggled with this at first. I struggled to send it out to somebody that wanted payments. And it's just a simple fact is I guess I kind of look at this as a luxury item. And if you don't have the money, then, you know, you should be spending it towards something else. But like my husband reminded me, so many people nowadays buy on credit, everything, whether it's your credit card or layaway or whatever. So it kind of changed my mind shift when we made those couple of posts in the testimony group in Power to Change. Everybody wanted to know information, and I had so many people reach out to me, and still having people reach out to me, you know, okay, as soon as I, you know, get Christmas paid off, then they're going to the Klarna app to get whatever system they want to get. So don't be afraid to share it. You know, there's a script that says, hey, I just thought of this and I thought maybe you might or might not be interested. I just thought I would throw this at you. We now have a 0% interest plan. You figure they're going to have it paid off basically by the end that they hit their 30 days. If we can get them to upgrade and get them to add to the testimonial group, they'll start having money rolling in. So then they don't have to worry about using the Klarna to reorder from, if that makes sense. So think of it that way. It gets people in the bigger systems, especially if they're interested in the business, and it gets them their 360, whether they order an Ignite and then add a few products, or whether they go ahead and order the Ultimate, and gets their 360 qualified. I mean, so it kind of makes sense. And then they can start getting money rolling in that they can use that to pay off. So kind of incorporate that to build your business to these people that are interested in the business end of it, but they don't have the money to jump into one of the bigger systems. So keep that in the back of your mind. I really, like y'all, I really, really struggled with it at first. And then when I saw more people, I thought, you know, this can really twist around and be to somebody's benefit on building the business, you know, and letting them come in the best way. You know, if you come in with an Ignite or a Core or whatever, anything but an Ultimate, you got to build up to 360 to be 8 levels qualified. And if somebody doesn't do that in their 30 days, then they got to do it all over again. They got to order a system, or they got to order enough products. So it's really a good way to build your business. We are not affiliated with them. So you've got to make that clear that we're not affiliated with them. It's not a payment plan through Zingular, but their 45-day does count, which is a good thing. So they still get the 45-day money back guarantee. Zingular will pay Klarna back, as far as I understand. So there's not a way to sneak through the system and them get the money back. It goes back to Klarna because that's where the money is coming from what I understand. So anybody got any questions with Klarna? One more step. Unfortunately, or I haven't figured out, and if anybody's used it and can correct me on this, I don't think they can enroll on subscription through Klarna, because you got to enter your credit card information. So I'm going to come up with a script that says, okay, great, you're now enrolled. When you get that email that says that they're enrolled and they use the Klarna, and you're just going to get a regular email. You're not going to know unless you've already talked to them about it. But if they didn't sign up on subscription, then go back and send them in a message. Congratulations, I got your confirmation email. I'm sure you did too. I know through Klarna you can't set up your subscription, but let's not forget this, because I don't want you to miss out on the 15 free points, you know, and I want you to start earning rewards points and free products. So have them throw the accelerate. You know, if it's somebody that's going to shy on the subscription, throw them in something small. If it's somebody that trusts you and you think that you can push them, you know, get them on that trim down trio in their subscription or something like that, because all of that's 30-day stuff. So, but follow up with the people on Klarna, because they cannot, as far as I know, they cannot get their subscription started on that. If you can't get them to go back in on the right after they enroll, then let's address it on their day 9 celebration call. If they don't jump on it, then you still got 30 days. So to get them the 15 free points, then let's do it again on their 15, 15, 20 days into it when we've gotten them through their 8-day, and then they're starting to run out of products. Then follow back with them and say, hey, I know you're starting to run out of products. Let's talk about your budget and what you want to stay on, and then let's get them on subscription then. So that's the only downfall to Klarna. And Tammy, do you know any different as far as subscriptions, them signing up with Klarna? Okay, I hadn't heard anything, and I've asked, so I don't know for sure. So so any questions on Klarna? Anybody use it? I know Stephanie did. Did you have anybody have any issues or anything?
Yeah, one thing that I had, somebody wanted to purchase an ultimate kit, and if they don't have good enough credit,
right,
then it will not go through for that amount. So like the lady, we put all of her information in, and it came back that it would only allow her to spend $160.
Oh, wow.
So if it's somebody that is telling you that they're tight on money, and they really are tight on money, then it's not going to work for them. So, that's going to be frustrating. But other than that, I mean, I had 2 people use it, one for an Ignite, one for a trim down trio, and it went through no problem for them.
Gotcha. Yeah, and I mean, they do a credit check on you, I guess. So if you've got really bad credit, then they're not going to approve it. So that's a tough one. I mean, my gosh, they probably had better luck going and buying a car, because they'll sell a car to anybody. So okay, so that's a good thought. That might be something that you think about. There is I don't know, that might scare them off, and then they might not if it says something about credit checks. So, but I'll put the scripts in my team chat, and then Stephanie, you can share them in yours, what I've been using. And then, like I said, I'm gonna come up with a subscription chat for that, or fast chat for that too, to help out with. So,
Dawn,
yes,
I think on the Klarna too, I don't know that it's as much of a credit check as it is, like, they have your bank account number. So if the person doesn't have that much money in their account, then they're not going to use the card because they don't think they're going to get their payments.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
So, because I had 2 people use it. The one was a new member. She had no problems. I sent her the link. She put the link in. She flew right through it. The other one sat here at my house on New Year's Eve, and I thought we were going to throw the phone through the window trying to get this stupid out. She was like, this almost isn't worth it. And I'm like,
oh,
hang on. She was getting an Ignite. And the trick with it is to not hit that pay with Klarna thing, or the K-Pay, too quick, because then it asks you for the total before you have your tax and your shipping or whatever the tally is going to be. Because, like, her biggest problem was she hit it too fast, and then it didn't have everything tallied up, so that total amount didn't go to the card. So when she tried to charge it, it wouldn't let her pay the balance. It was trying to put the full charge of tax and shipping or whatever it was that it was charging her on the card. So it kept denying her. So she had to cancel that card and go back in and start another one. So it was kind of a hot mess express, but I mean, it ended up finally working.
So just take your time going through it. Don't
like, the biggest thing for most people, that at least the one I was sitting with, and then the other one was, if they're a current customer, they're already a member, and they're reordering because they didn't do a subscription, or they quit for a while and they're wanting to come back to it. The biggest thing is to make sure you look like you're about ready to pay in Singular, and it has everything totaled up before you hit K-Pay. That's a big deal, because it'll kick you out.
All right, cool. Good tips there. Yeah, like I said, and I tried to download it, and I was actually going to order an ultimate for myself to get in on the free products. I couldn't get the app to download. And it's probably internet. I think the day was raining that I was trying to do it, and I just wanted to be able to physically say that I had done it myself and that I knew what it was about. But anyways, it finally downloaded, but it was after the specials were over that I finally got everything done. So I'll do it on another special or something like that if I need to. But so good tips there, Jill. Thank you very much. Like I said, any feedback is great because this is all new to all of us. And the kind of the way we talk about it as an admin group, I guess a lot of us kind of fought it at the beginning because it's been out for a while. But we're not talking about, if you go back and look, well, y'all can't look, but when us as admins go back in and we approve these people that y'all are inviting to the group, we can see how many groups we have in common, and we go through and make sure that we don't have like the Singular Distributor group and it's not another Singular Distributor. But let me tell you, and I don't know if Tammy does it, but when I go through and look, there's times that I've got people that are being invited that have got like 5 groups in common with me, and I'll click on it, and it's the other testimonial groups. So my fears is that if somebody is going to tell you about it, it might as well be us. If we aren't promoting the payment option, another group is going to, and then they're going to go to that because there's a payment option there, if that makes sense. So that's the reason why we went ahead and put it out there. Like I said, a lot of the other teams have been using it for probably a month, I guess. They had talked about it somewhere in that ballpark. And that's kind of why we threw it out there for the holiday, for the promo, thinking that it would get a lot of people jumped off. So, but yeah, any feedback, any feedback, any trouble that y'all have, let us know, just because it is new to us and we want to hear any other troubleshooting. So, sorry, Crimson. We've got a stray cat and it's driving my dog nuts. So anyways, all right. So let's talk about the season that we're in real quick, y'all. We're 25 minutes into this. We'll talk a few minutes, and then if we've got questions, then we'll go from there. We are in harvest time, y'all. If you were not here with us last year, March, April, May, that's when we grew. We grew to 700%, I think, wasn't it? I think it was 700%. Shipping got us. We lost a lot of people because of shipping. But this is our busy time. And let me tell you, you don't have to do everything every day. You don't have to let this consume your day like it can sometimes. But doing something every day to let everybody know that you're open for business and that you are still involved in this is so important. So important. I cannot stress enough. Just posting a testimonial on your page, inviting people to the group. And I know y'all heard this, but I'm telling y'all, the time of the year, I don't know if you've noticed, all the commercials on TV are the gym commercials. They're Weight Watchers commercials. They're Slim Fast commercials. They're whatever, noon commercials. My Facebook messages, the sponsored ads, are all weight loss. That is the time of season that we're in. We've got to have your open signs open. They've got to know. If they're not going to hear about it from you, they're going to hear about it from somebody else. And just keep that in your mind, okay? Just embed that in your mind. Daily transformation, not even daily, but just like in my stories, if you follow me, if we're not friends on Facebook, if you follow me, my stories every day, you're going to see a transformation unless I have just absolutely just kind of forgotten it and it hasn't popped up. But every day you're going to see a transformation or something about Singular in there without saying Singular. I've gotten so much feedback on people going, what are they doing? You know, what kind of stuff are you selling? Because I see these transformations all the time. Updating making your story fresh. You know, I haven't lost any more weight. I've struggled a little bit. That one was off for 2 weeks, and we ate like really, really bad for 2 weeks, and I felt horrible. So I thought, how good of a post is that going to be? I did it. I started another 8-day. So it kind of gave me a few days to get jump started on that. And I just freshened up my story a little bit, y'all. Tammy's been here forever. And I know it's probably more of a struggle with Tammy, but just being real that you dropped off, and letting everybody know that you're human, you know, that you've gained a little bit of weight back. You know, I have. I mean, I not a whole lot, but I have, especially did over the holidays. Crystals don't sit well on my gut. Let me tell you, they are awful. But anyways, just making sure that you're open, whatever it is, just a few times a week, being active in the testimonial group, congratulating other stories, because what that does also, y'all, is those people that you've invited to the group, that's pulling that post up, even though you didn't make that post. If I comment on Tammy's, or if I comment on Kelly's and I say, oh my gosh, congratulations, what a great job, or whatever, that's going to pop up on some of my friends' news feeds that I've commented on a post in Power to Change. So that's just as good as posting in the group. You know what I'm saying? So being active in that group, adding to the testimonial group daily, and then adding friends, building your audience up, and then branding yourself. Don't just be dormant on Facebook. Keep the content just neutral. I mean, politics has been really, really hard for me because I've wanted to jump in, but I've kept my posts neutral. But just keep engaging with people on Facebook, and that's going to make you be seen a lot more, and that you're building those relationships, y'all, because I'm telling you, these stimulus checks are coming in. These people are getting this other stimulus check coming in. We're going to be getting into tax time, and that's the floodgates are going to be open. And if people don't know what you're doing, they're going to find somebody else that they need to help them with. And that has opened my eyes. And I don't know if Tammy, I shared it with Tammy. There is a live on Room at the Top, and it's with Callis Stadell, and she starts out interviewing Stephanie Miller. And then Stephanie kind of takes over, and Calla drops out. But Stephanie talks about making your brand, Facebook algorithm, not really algorithms, but how to engage, how to make posts, content, good content, not just crap content. You want stuff that people's going to be drawn into you. And I knew and I did this strategically, y'all. I stay out of politics, but I knew the politic posts the last couple of days was going to pull out all the comments and people engaging with me and getting other people engaging, good or bad. I stayed neutral. I deleted and unfriended one person and blocked them, one. And I should have done that during the other one. But it got people talking, and that makes Facebook go, oh, well, they're interested in her and her content's being seen. Then I threw in a testimonial, y'all. Threw in my personal post, a picture of me and Jody, not a side-by-side. I think Facebook has figured out the side-by-side pictures, and I don't think they're seen as much. I like, and even though the side-by-sides work better as far as a visual, if you can do one picture and another picture, I think that shows up more in Facebook, if you know what I'm saying. Y'all, we've got to be open. I can't stress enough to you, we've got to be open. They'll come out of the woodwork. As frustrated as we all get, as months start slow, January or December started slow, they'll start falling out of the woodwork. You're going to get people. I had one yesterday message me, okay, I'm ready to do this. I talked to her 3 years ago, or almost 3 years ago, y'all. She's a personal friend of mine. I don't follow up with her that often because she knows what I do. It had to be her time. It had to be her time. And Kim sent me a message and she said, I get paid on Friday and I'm enrolling. So you never know. They are always watching you. And so keep your story fresh. And even if it's stupid, I mean, who cares what it is, I mean, Tammy will do an 8-day when she gets done traveling the world here when she gets back. And because she's eating like a pig over there. So, I mean, just stuff like that. Be real, y'all. I mean, even if you're failing or struggling with your own weight, just be honest about it, because that's what people want to see. So making sure that you're open, because we're fixing to start reaping the benefits. Let me tell you, it's going to boom again. And even talking about the business, even talking about a plan B. I posted my income that I got paid on last Monday. I screenshotted it coming in, and I've had several people reach out to me as far as the business that we're in conversation with. I got a phone call set up with Freddie next week for a guy to talk to. So just you got to show that you're open, and that if I can pound anything into anybody's head, that is the biggest thing. They know what you're doing, and not just throwing singular every post that you put out there. Sorry if I move, my screen moves. But they gotta be drawn into you because they're buying you. They're not, if you were selling, what was that ally stuff that caused leakage and all of that stuff, if they were buying into you and they trust you, they would do that because you say it works. So you've got to be out there, you've got to brand yourself, and you've got to be authentic and genuine, and no matter who you are. I mean, you could be not the bubbly personality like me, or you could be, my only other person to compare anybody else that's the complete opposite of me is Melissa Adams. And if y'all haven't seen Melissa's just all bubbly and all of that stuff, and that is not me. So, but anyways, that's it, y'all. I can't stress enough that we've got to be open. You know, we've got our signs have got to be open. Does not have to be 8 hours a day, 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there. You know, I've been struggling with my mom right now, and just getting in a little bit at a time. You know, 15 minutes here when I can sit down, might be eating something, or even in the bathroom, you know, and inviting people to the group. So anyways, that's my soapbox. I'll get off of it, but I think we're right at 30 minutes or a little bit more. Anybody got any questions, any suggestions, anything that you want to throw in? 2 cents, 5 cents, 10 cents, I'm all ears. Nothing? Tammy, you got anything you want to say? 5 hours later. I guess not.
Everything's delayed and it kind of freezes. So then I just wait and then you come back. Can you hear me okay? Okay, good. I want to say Happy New Year to everyone. Everyone, I want to say Happy New Year. And just one quick thing as I was sitting here, you know, Zingular has allowed me to live my life, you know, to buy airfare, to do whatever. And what I love is it's a level playing field, you guys. It is so level. And this is the harvest time. And so through the highs and the lows, you know, it pays off. It really does. So, you know, just I always dark, do the do. And it gets light again. So I'm really happy everyone's.
All right. So we lost her. Like I said.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we lost you.
I know, baby. It's, but I love you all. I really do.
Well, enjoy your time out there at the beach, and we'll be back to normal next week. She should be back into town. But anybody else got anything? Any questions? All right, then we'll let y'all go. If y'all have any questions or any concerns come up with the Klarna, then let us know. If y'all can't get, Tammy's got her coaching chat, but if y'all have got a question that y'all need answered really quick, I'm here to help out too. You know, while Tammy's gone also. So if you need me, shoot me a message also. But let's do this, y'all. Let's have a March, April, May, summertime like we had in 2020 and blow it out of the water. I know we all can. We just got to put the time into it. So, all right, y'all. Well, we will be back on Wednesday night. Don't forget about the Zingo. Tammy will put the Zingo board in her chat, and I'll do it in mine. And Stephanie, you can pass it on into yours. And let's do this, y'all. We can do this. We can do this. All right. I'll let y'all go.
Don't have it
Bye-bye.
stay on once everybody gets off.
Okay, I'll stay on.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Night, y'all. Let me stop recording.